The best free activities in your city. Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. The best free activities in your city. So make sure to watch the full video. In the event that you're visiting a hot oceanside objective, it's not difficult to track down free activities. Swimming, sunbathing, perusing and walking can keep you engaged for quite a long time. Be that as it may, when you're in a city it isn't the case simple and your spending plan can rapidly winding wild. There's simply such a great amount to spend your cash on in urban communities. So much to purchase, such countless spots with extra charges, such countless spots to eat, such countless attractions. Sadly, a great deal of the best activities in NYC likewise end up costing a major load of cash. Going to the highest point of the domain state working, for instance, will deliver astounding perspectives on the city, yet it will likewise cost a chunk of change. In the meantime, a visit to Times Square to partake in a Broadway show might be on most guests' rundowns, yet tickets for the most famous plays aren't precisely modest. However, they really do express the best things in life are free, and that is particularly evident with regards to traveling. Can go on a free walking tour. Most significant urban communities will offer a free strolling visit. They're completely shown to various organizations, so Google it to see as one. Free strolling visits allow you the opportunity to investigate a portion of the city's best destinations with the enlightening direction of a neighborhood local escort. Large numbers of these visits will withdraw from lodgings or meet at focal areas in the city, meaning joining the tour is really clear. The aides are typically enthusiastic local people who need to share their adored city yet recollect that they take care of business on tips. This implies the free visits are much of the time better compared to the paid visits since they depend on individuals being dazzled by their administration. Be thoughtful and don't be the tight arse explorer who won't tip the aide. 9. Take an audio tour. In the event that you're searching for a financial plan accommodating option in contrast to employing a local escort, then look at an application called Urbs. Urbs is a city sound aid application and gives sound depictions to the focal points around you. It resembles having a local escort in your ear. It's right now across 7 urban communities in Europe: Barcelona, Berlin, London, Paris, Rome, Athens and Venice, and 5 of those urban communities are totally free. It's a connecting method for rejuvenating destinations without fishing through manuals or pursuing a visit bunch around a city. I'm truly eager to see this application develop in light of the fact that I believe a splendid thought for economical voyagers like to freely investigate urban communities. 8. Explore the markets. There could be no more excellent method for absorbing the climate of a city than at the neighborhood market. From the fragrances and kinds of new food to the textures and sketchy gifts of expressions and specialty stands, markets are an extraordinary wellspring of diversion and a knowledge into nearby lives. Make sure to pay special attention to the free food tests on offer. Whether it is local ham at a substitute Barcelona's La Boqueria market or delicious cheddar at a dairy stand in London's District Market, you'll get an extraordinary flavor for the city you're visiting. What's more, come on, who doesn't cherish free food? 4. Visiting free museums and galleries. We're fortunate in London's that the vast majority of the top historical centers and exhibitions, like the Normal History Gallery and the Tate Current, are totally allowed to visit. Tragically, it isn't something very similar for historical centers on the planet's all significant urban areas. Nonetheless, every city will have a rundown of free exhibition halls and displays to visit, regardless of whether it isn't the one enhancing the front of your manual. So while Paris may not offer free passage to the incredibly popular Louvre galleries, you can appreciate free section to the city's Carnavalet Gallery, devoted to the intriguing history of Paris. In the event that you intend to visit a ton of exhibition halls and displays and you're in a city where they're not free, investigate getting a city pass card. Most urban communities have them, despite the fact that they all have an alternate name. They generally cost about £30 for 2 days and give you admittance to every one of the significant historical centers and displays, a couple of attractions, a boat visit or transport visit, and they frequently incorporate public vehicle as well. They frequently accompany a booklet brimming with markdown coupons for bars and cafes. 6. Hang out with locals. Some of the time there's compelling reason need to go to that enlightening exhibition hall or drawing and display. Essentially talking to a cordial and learn nearby is everything you'll have to portray the city you're visiting. Local people are quick to hint holidaymakers concerning probably the tricks of the trade in their old neighborhood. Try not to fondle timid about visiting an outsider whenever you're away, they can be far superior than the manuals. All urban areas have such countless unforeseen amazements. Indeed, even semi-secret urban communities like Anderson, Indiana, have diamonds you wouldn't realize about except if you visit to local people, so don't be modest, fire up a discussion in the cafe and who can say for sure where it could lead. 5 carnivals, festivals, and free performances. Attempt to coordinate your excursion with a fair or celebration and the city will be chocker with free exhibitions. In some cases, bigger celebrations can push up the cost for lodgings and flights, so you really want to track down the right measured celebration to acquire monetarily. Whether it's the variety and confusion of Chinese New Year in Beijing, Day of the Dead in Mexico City, Holi in Delhi, or Loi Krathong in Chiang Mai, engage with the energy and culture of a celebration or fair. In the interim, basically wandering along a traveler road or through a beautiful park will see you land at the feet of a free theater execution, noon ensemble show, or unconstrained verse perusing. 4 stroll around a park. I'm many times frantic to find a peaceful fix of grass in a city, and most urban communities have exquisite parks to relax in. Parks can frequently be a significant city draw, in like the notable Focal Park of New York, the wonderful Kirchenhof in Lissa, Netherlands, or the English Nursery in Munich. Why not load yourself a cookout with a jug of champers to appreciate in the recreation area? You'll save yourself a fortune by keeping away from the eatery with delightful park seas. You're in the recreation area, you can't really beat that. 3 libraries. On the off chance that there are some other bibliophiles out there, you will grasp my affection for libraries. As a matter of fact, not all libraries were made equivalent. A few libraries are exhausting structures that are monstrous on the all-around. Be that as it may, a few libraries are wonderful, interesting, and recorded with appeal, history, and neighborhood data. Find out about the robbery of Anne Forthright's bicycle in the Amsterdam City Files, filter through old books in the Glasgow School of Workmanship Library, or pussyfoot between the work areas at New York Library. 2 churches and cathedrals. Wondering about a portion of the world's most great and notable chapels and houses of prayer is one of my #1 activities in a city. I could go through hours capturing the daylight moving off the towers of Prague's Tin Church, or finding another most loved foreboding figure on Notre Dame de Paris. Many temples are likewise allowed to enter, so get yourself inside to look at the significantly more great inside. 1 window shopping. While it tends to be enticing to sprinkle the money in gorgeous stores and charming shopping centers, going a little overboard abroad can be one of the most expensive parts of a vacation. Select window shopping, all things considered, in the event that you want to oppose the impulse to purchase. Frequently the retail plazas and shopping centers themselves can be a fascination. For example, Kuala Lumpur's mind-boggling KLCC sat in the shadow of the Petronas Pinnacles. In the event that you're a shopaholic, look at the city's classic shopping scene for a more reasonable choice. I love getting one-of-a-kind pieces while I'm going, as them makes it considerably more remarkable and unique, and way better than cheap trinkets. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.